Alright, we're going to try and make this short and sweet since YouTube will only let me put a 15-minute video on. I did one yesterday of this and it ended up being way too long for YouTube. So we're going to try and shorten it up quite a bit. I'm here to tell you about this tree rest that Monite Designs has come up with that I really like. Monte sent me one to try out and give my honest opinion on, and I tell you what, Monite Designs has outdone themselves on this. It's a great design. The function, the fit, the finish are all top-notch. I had a couple little minor issues with it that I'd like to see changed. One issue is if you leave it apart and you're carrying it, it makes a little bit of noise. And my idea to get rid of that is, if you can see in this corner right here, where they machined a little hole out for the retaining cable, if they would do a mirror image but leave it solid in the other side, drill a hole the same diameter as what's in this top tab, where you could take this, the top foot, and pin it all together. It wouldn't make as much noise, it would be a lot quieter. The other design is the cinch down on the clasp. It's a little hard to get tightened up real good and tight around a tree, but I think that might just wear out a little bit once I've used it quite a bit, and this gets a little slack in it. I think it'll move a little bit easier. For the setup, very simple. The rest came in the box already assembled. There's no assembly required. When you're ready to use it, you take the top foot, you slide it on top of this tab right here, just like that. Then you take the pin that's on the cable, you pin it through the tab. Very simple. It's done. Then you find your tree that you want to shoot off of, set it against the tree, bring your strap around, get a hold of it, snap it in place, snap it together, give it a little tug, tighten her up. As you can see what I was talking about, how the strap's just a little bit loose, it's because I'm on a square pole. It's going to be harder to get this thing to cinch down around a square pole because you've got so many points on it, whatnot. I would like to see the color changed. The black is great for range and stuff like that. I lean more towards a camouflage finish on it, simply for the fact of hunting. Maybe something even just to match a tree bark. You could probably have these water dipped if you wanted to, you know, send it off and have it water dipped. That's the only thing I'd change on it. I love this rest. I mean, it's great. I'm going to take it with me every time I go hunting. I used it Saturday, 2 days ago, for coyote hunting. It worked out perfect because you could set it up here. You can stand behind the tree and shoot. You're using the tree as cover and concealment, which is a bonus when you're hunting. If you're a ground hunter that likes, if you sit down on the ground, you can mount this lower to the ground. You can mount it here. You can mount it up higher. If you hunt out of a tree stand, you can use it up in the tree stand. So it's got a lot of different uses versus just using the shooting sticks or a bipod. I use shooting sticks when I coyote hunt. They are a great asset. I'll carry them with me too, along with this, because when you're out hunting, there's too many variables out there. The lightweight of this makes it a lot more easy to carry around. All you got to do is just put some slack in the strap. You can sling it over your shoulder and carry it around. You can put it in your pack. If you carry a backpack, you can carry it that way. It's real simple. The setup is easy. That's the best thing about it. All you have to do is pin the top foot in, wrap it around the tree, tighten it down. It takes 30 seconds, you know, at the most to get this thing set up. Strength, it's strong. I tried bending it the other day. It wouldn't budge. Stability, it's a good stable rest. I was shooting at targets 100 yards away with it yesterday and hitting them. Here, let me show you. This is my little 22. Range going hot. Now listen. That's 100 yards. Shooting with a 22. Rest didn't move. I hit the target damn near every time. I was bouncing around a little bit out there. Nerve. Let me try something else. Lexi, or go sit in the truck, please. Go sit in the truck. We'll try something that's got a little bit more kick to it. We'll see how it holds up. I didn't see it move any. It doesn't feel like it did anyway. Disassembly, simple. Click, pull the pin, drop it down, wrap it up. It's done. Look how flat it can fold. I mean, it doesn't take up a lot of space. Like I said, to carry it, if you want to carry it, I'm in a little bit of a rush. I'm pressed for time. Like I said, there's so much about this rest I'd love to be able to tell you about, but with YouTube's 15-minute policy, I'm going to try and get this on YouTube. There. Pack it around. Doesn't weigh nothing. As I said before, strong. Still straight as a string. Solid. Stout. Got a good powder coat finish to it. The rubber feet for your rifle rest are glued in place, so they're not coming off. You seen what I could do with it out there? It stayed in, and I'm sure if it did move, I didn't notice it move. If it did move, that's because of the slickness of this post. These teeth are serrated to kind of dig into tree bark a little bit, to give it a little bit of a bite. So if you put this thing on a tree, it's not really going to go anywhere. Other than that, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's a great idea. It's a great rest. Honestly, I like it. Like I said, I'm going to carry it with me every time I go out in the field. I probably won't use it at the range because we got concrete benches here, which is where the X-Rest comes in. That may be my next project. We'll see. Monty, you did a hell of a job. All I can say is I like the rest. Would I buy it? If it was out there, I mean, it is out there on the market. If I had the opportunity to pick one up, yes, I would. I've shown my friends, they all like it. Even the guys that didn't like it at first, once I showed them how easy it was to put together and how portable it was and that you could use it in a tree stand anywhere else, they leaned more towards liking it than they did disliking it. They're like, well, what do you need a rest for? Any aid that you can use in hunting is a bonus. So, like I said, I like it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hold on to it. If you want to borrow it, sorry, it's mine. It ain't leaving.